You are getting noise. 1 second. Still you are seeing lot of noise. And my sound is clear or not clear? Simple. Noise is okay, fine. Noise is why? Because fan. Okay, 1 second. Now please confirm how is my audio. Okay. Noise reduced slightly. Still slightly. I don't know why. Okay, we'll see if you there's a fan, might be fan noise you are getting it. Okay, we'll continue. If it will disturb more, then please let me know. Okay. So shall we wait? Can you see how many seconds? We'll wait for another 2 to 3 minutes. People are joining still. Okay, so meanwhile, I have committed yesterday changes in repository. Have you got or not? Have you downloaded or not? Please everyone respond me back, otherwise I am thinking that I am not audible. Can hear. Okay, so yesterday if you see, yesterday code I have kept into the repository. Click on repository, go to the JDBC, and JDBC you have the day 1. Here I have kept the SRC, the query also available here. You click the query, all the query I have kept. Okay, and notes also, whatever we have discussed, I have kept it, homework and everything, and code is also inside here, all those 3 codes. So did you get a chance to look into that? And all the jar file is also available inside the link, only one jar file, right? So if at all you haven't find, everyone have that git repository URL, right? So this is for JDBC. I'm just pinging you again. This is for JDBC. So that's fine. So from yesterday class, do you have any doubt? Please everyone respond me back, then we'll start with the next one. So yesterday first what we have learned, we learned the JDBC. We learn the project architecture. We learn project architecture, the three-tier architecture: presentation layer, controller layer, and persistence layer. Okay. Second thing is that what we learn, please tell. We learn JDBC. Inside the JDBC, what we have learned? We have learned statement, and T. Okay. And then we learn prepared statement. Prepared statement. Right? And we also got to know how to get the data from the database, how to insert the data, how to update the data, like that, right? And you must have done the homework that I have given. Today we are going to learn the third topic here is called callable statement. Callable statement. So these are all is the interfaces. Okay. So now, so far are you clear? So far are you clear? Please respond everyone. I am not getting response. Only one people is responding back. Please everyone respond me back. New, let me create the Java project. Day 2. Java version is 1.8. Finish. Okay. All participant is not showing host. Please help. Is there any problem with chat? Because I am receiving very less chat. 1, 2, 3 only chat. Chat has a problem. Okay, do one thing. Let me verify whether chat have problem or you people not responding. Okay. Yes, chat has problem. Seriously. Okay. Let me. I am typing the something on chat. Please confirm. Are you able to see my chat or not? Are you able to see my chat or not? Please everyone confirm. All participant is disabled for us. Might be you people have uh, yesterday shared some WhatsApp link, right? That's the reason they might have disabled you. Good, dear. Because I told you right yesterday, don't do WhatsApp and all those things. You will get restricted. But you are not listening. Let me wait. Let me check with. Hi Mohan, are you there? One second. Not audible. Wait. Let me call. I have informed to the Mahan, he is joining. What, Mahan? Okay. So he's joining, he's trying to fix that issue. Wait for a second. For us, all participant option is disabled. Okay. Wait for a second, he's working from background. Just give me a minute. Yeah, yours, Subham Patel, your chat is visible. Something happened.
1 second, sir. I'm just working on it.
Yeah.
Guys, please check now. Can everyone confirm? I think it might be right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. So sorry to disturb. Now you can continue the session.
Okay, give me the host. Okay. Now I think you're good, right? Yes, working, right? Okay. So, okay, let me ask you again the question. I'm not sure whether you have responded or not. So, till now, is there any question that you having? All clear, right? Okay. Is there any problem on Git repository that what I have kept the code? You received that, right? Okay. Can we create the DB from database? DB means what? Can we create from DB from JDBC? You can execute that query. Yeah, you can create it. We are creating table and all those things, right? We can create it. DB, right? Oh, I think you are might be asking. Let me open. You are asking about this one, right? Simply learn, right? No, that you need to create it manually from here, and then you need to target it. Okay, you need to create manually. So now moving to the another example that we are going to learn in day 2 is the com dot simply learn dot callable or JDBC. Directly I'm writing JDBC. Simple, right? Now I'm creating the class callable example. Main method Okay. Wait, I'm getting some questions. What about provisioning a database through code? That we are doing it now. We are provisioning the database through code, right? See, we are giving the database information now in the URL itself. Now, second question. Can we directly create schema and table in MySQL? I am creating, no? Here you see, these are all these create only, right? I am doing it, right? Database, you have to create it manually, and then you need to provide the, provide the details, database details here, these details. They simply learn you need to create it and then you need to provide it. Okay. Now, so far everyone is clear, right? Okay. Okay, so this is the new project I have created, day 2. Okay. So we know, right, what I have to do. The first step, I need to create the folder, right? Folder called live. One second. Okay. I need to create one folder called live. Inside the live, what I have to give? The jar file. Which jar file? Connector. I'm just copying the same jar file. How to copy? Copy, and then in live I need to paste it. Done. Now I paste the jar into the live folder. From here I need to put into the add, right? Build path, add to the build path. Now JVM is able to read our jar file. Just a second. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to create the connections, right? Yeah, no problem. So we have to just use the same code, at least from here to here. That's all. So one second. Why I'm getting my screen like that? Two. Okay. Sorry. So first we need to copy this code, the same code what we have wrote yesterday. I want to copy because I don't want to do any type of mistake. That's the reason I'm just doing the copy paste here. Okay. So this code is clear to everyone. This code has to be go inside the try catch block because there is a chances for exception when class is not available. Okay. Now we need to print the exception also. Okay, simple. Now this is the two line is common for everyone. Either it is a statement, prepared statement, or callable statement. Everything is clear. I mean, this two line is common for everyone. Now, for the callable statement, they have given you one more interface called callable. Callable. Okay. In that callable, what exactly we need to do? One second. Through the callable statement, you have to call the procedure. So have you learned the procedure? What was the procedure? Anyone want to explain what is the procedure? Yesterday I told you, right, to learn the procedure. Do you know? No idea, sir. Please everyone say if anyone have completed homework or not. See, the procedure is very straightforward. Okay. Wait, I will explain you. Don't worry. Right click, new, what, file, notes. I told you to learn. See, the technically stored procedure is we are writing one code, right? Select star from employee. Okay, we are writing this statement. Again, we are writing select star from employee, no, student. Okay, this is the one table name, and then here I am writing where stu id equal to 1 2 3, something like that, where condition, right? So this, if I will run line number 3 alone, I will get the output. If I will run line number 4 alone, I will get the output. But the procedure, what will it is giving you facility to write the some set of query within a procedure. So procedure is the collection of more than one query or more than one statement. Okay. So when you will, procedure means function. Yeah, you can say procedure means function. You can say. So technically, when we write the procedure, we need to write create procedure. You see that procedure, and then get all imply. You see that this is the close bracket and open bracket. This is something like Java and method, right? Method, function, whatever you see. So here I have just wrote very simple query, but when you will work with actual procedure, right, the query will be little bigger. Okay, just I will show you here. These are all you see, right? This is simple where condition. Okay, I will show you here. This is again one line query only. So procedure means there are multiple like if else condition and all those things will be there. Here all are small only. You see here this one. Select star from customer where customer name is like this one or customer name is like this one or and country equal to USA. You see right how many conditions are there for one select statement. So like that the set of statement is called this one. So that's the reason we are creating the procedure. So procedure is altogether more than one query where it is exist. Okay, and lots of joining, lots of if else condition, because it is the function, right? It is the function has the multiple logic to filter your data. Same way we have the procedure also. So for a statement we have learned the problem with a statement is working fine, means we are able to insert, we are able to update, we are able to delete. A statement was working fine. Problem with a statement is that we cannot provide the dynamic value, right? We cannot provide the dynamic value. To avoid the statement problem, the prepared statement came. Prepared statement is allowing developer to provide the dynamic variable, dynamic value with the help of question mark, right? With the help of question mark. So this is also good, okay? But the problem with this one is that this prepared statement is unable to execute the procedure. Procedure means big query, set of queries, right? So now then the callable statement come into the picture, where callable statement is giving the facility to execute the procedure. So here if you come to the MySQL, I have created one procedure, something like that. Okay, I'm just copy this one. I will paste it here so that you right click new file query query. So here this is the procedure. How to run the procedure? Simple thing. Just see my screen. Assume that I want to run one procedure. So I'm just copying this one. Okay. Now click on plus. Please everyone confirm. Okay, let me open the chat. Otherwise, problem with chat is that your windows becomes smaller than. Okay, just confirm me. Are you able to see my mouse cursor? Please say no. Are you able to see my mouse cursor? Okay. So here, okay, good. So here we need to click this one. So once you click, you will get new file created. SQL file 4. Okay. Are you see SQL file 4? I am just trying to create the procedure here. Get employee test. Okay. This is the procedure name. Inside this is begin and this is the end. Means start or end. Inside only this you are allowed to write the all query. Okay. So I have created one procedure called get employee test. Clear? Are you able to see here? Get employee test. Now I will execute this one. How to execute? We know the simple query how we execute. So I am creating this one. Now it is saying no database selected because I need to use the database, right? How to use the database? Use simply learn. So I will come here. I will just do this use simply learn. I will execute this one. Now I will delete this one and then I will execute this one. Now this executed successfully. You see here it executed successfully, green signal. Now you just see here, come here inside. You see right some refresh button here. Are you able to see the refresh button? Please see refresh button. Just focus on my mouse cursor. Please everyone confirm. Are you able to see my mouse cursor? Yes. So click here. It will got refreshed. Okay. Now see not administrator. Click on schema and then refresh. Okay. Now you see something called stored procedure. Are you able to see stored procedure? Expand this one. You will be able to see one stored procedure got created, got get employee test. Okay. So whatever the stored procedure you will create, it will got placed into the here, and whatever the table you will create, it will placed here. That's all. So now let me delete this one. Okay, and execute this one. Refresh it. Now I have the procedure created. Get all employee. Now procedure is created. If okay, till now any problem? One second. Before moving ahead, let me ask you. Till now, are you clear? Like creating the procedure, how to see the procedure? These are all is the syntax. These are all the syntax to create the procedure. These are all the syntax. If I will maximize, I can't be able to see your chat. Just see, I am just closing your chat. Now I'm maximizing. Are you able to see? This code I have already kept into the project folder. So from there you can get it. I'm minimizing again. Opening the chat. Quick recap is nothing but we have not started much. We have just tried to create the procedure. Okay. We have learned the procedure how to create. I have kept into the query file. You can get it from here. Now callable statement, callable statement is eligible or applicable to execute the procedure also, where prepared statement is not applicable, not able to call the procedure. How to call the procedure? Through the connection object, we need to call the prepare call method. Inside the prepare call method, you need to provide the argument in such a way that call, and this is your procedure name, what I have created here. Get all imply. The same procedure I will given to here. That's all. So till now, any question? Please everyone respond. Till now, are you clear or not clear? In this 3 line only. What? No. Clear, not clear? No is confusing me. So tell me clear, not clear? No, I have only explained you the how to. This 2 line is from yesterday class. This line I have wrote it today just to tell you that how to execute the procedure. So we know that procedure only callable statement interface is only applicable to execute the procedure. So through the connection object, I am calling the prepare call method. Inside the prepare call method, I am providing the procedure detail as a argument. So call, this is the procedure detail. Whatever this will return, I am just saving into the prepared statement. Okay. So now, let me take your questions. So first is statement, then prepared statement, then callable statement. If you see here, one second, not this one. So what is happening is earlier this prepared statement, all are interface only, right? Here no problem, right? All are interface only. All are interface only. Okay, all are interface only, no problem here. So prepared statement is internally extending the statement. Okay, prepared statement is internally extending the statement. Callable statement is internally extending the prepared statement, which means that callable statement have the prepared statement as well as statement, both. So callable statement is the more powerful. So if I will tell you something like that, just rough code, prepared statement extends a statement that we already know yesterday. Today we are going to learn callable statement. So callable statement is extending the prepared statement. Okay. So now if you just break down this line alone, so callable statement extending a statement as well as prepared statement both. Clear, right? Let me ask you this question. Are you clear here? This I am just translating. It is not like that. This is not like that, but translation. Translation. Clear? So callable statement is more powerful, but technically in real environment, the prepared statement only is getting used most of the time. Okay, so prepared statement is the important one. Callable is also more powerful, important only with respect to the executing the procedure. So procedure generally very less we are executing like in that way. So they use this one. So but anyhow we need to learn. Okay, now we need to execute this one simply. We need to execute this one. So statement we need to execute. Once the statement got executed, this one is what? Get all imply. What it will give you? It will give you the data. It will give you the data, right? So now let me write the logic here. If is execute, what it was returning? False, right? True. Okay. If execute is true, then we need to fetch the data. Else we can print the message saying that error occurred while fetching the data, right? Once this query is getting executed successfully, then only we got to know that okay, we received the data. And technically where we will receive? We will receive in statement, right? Statement. Now the code is same as for yesterday only. In a statement dot get result set. Guys, tell me what to write now. Tell me. Result set. Wait. Now how to fetch the data? At least tell me this one, how to fetch the data. Tell. Now what I have to write? Tell me what I have to write. What is this one? Imply, right? So if I will execute imply, get all imply, what it will give you the output? Select star from imply. It will give you the imply detail. How to get the data? Tell me. Int age first last, right? So first one is what? ID, right? ID. rs dot what? Get int. Index is 1 plus what we will get? ID age. What is this? Get int 2. Age first. First name dot get string 3. Now let me format this code, otherwise it becomes big. Now what was that? Last name. Clear, right? At the end, what we have to do? It is ending here. Tell me. Connection dot close. What is the connection object? CON. Not here. At the end, right? Here. Let me run. If this runs successfully, then we'll do. Wow. You see, we are able to get the data. Okay, now it's good. So far, any doubt? What is the callable is just simple thing. We need to pass the instead of query, we need to pass the stored procedure. All the code are from yesterday only. What difference we did in callable? You see, right? We pass the procedure instead of SQL query. We pass the procedure. Let me ask you question. Any question in callable? Please tell. Result set can be written outside. One second. Please ask your questions. Let me take the questions. Result set can be write outside if statement. What you are saying? Result set can be write. You can write anything here, but my problem is that what I am trying to do here, if it is executed successfully, right, then only data will come, right? If data will come, then only I need to get the result set. If data will not come, then there is no point to get the result set. Clear? Very simple. Got it or not? Okay. This is true, then only I need the result set to get the data, right? If this is not there, then why to get the result set? Why we need to get? Okay, good one, good one. So far anyone clear? Everyone is clear, right? Now, that was the my next point I want to explain what you have asked, but good. So now, so far, what means, I mean, from yesterday to today, whatever we are doing, we are fetching the data through the index. Means we executed the table, and will see, okay, this is the first row, first column, second column, third column, fourth column, right? And we are passing it here, first column for ID, second column for age, third column for first, and fourth column for last. Okay. So technically what we are doing here, we are passing the index, right? Here we are passing the index. But there is also another way. Without passing index also, we can get the value. How? Copy and paste same line. Okay. We will compare both. Instead of index, we will pass the column name. What is the column name here? ID. Okay. All is in small. ID. Okay. Second is that age. Okay. Third one is that first. And fourth one is the last. Okay. You got it, right? Now I am executing this code. See, I am getting the same output, right? No, something is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, and this one is 4 from here to here. No, no. Something is wrong. My question is, oh, sorry. Wrong place I have changed. But anyway, that is correct. I have just changed into the wrong place. Sorry. What I have to do? Okay, let me comment this code. Okay, I wrote into the different file, but logic is same only. Nothing to worry. Just copy this one and then ID is first, last. Now if I will run, you will get the okay. You see, right? We are getting the same data. So you can fetch the data either through the index, okay, and either through the column name. Any questions here? Any questions here? Right. So now what will happen? Sometimes when you will write some multiple joining, right? That times your column name will be a duplicate also. Possibility that column name will be duplicate. So that now if I'll passing two times ID, right, the result set will got confused that which one I have to fetch, right? So in that way we will use the indexing. So using index is the more preferable. Okay, here no confusion will happen because sometimes column name will be a duplicate also when you will join multiple joining. So that time it is very difficult to find out which one I have to get it. So that time we will go for index. Index is the recommended way to use instead of passing the exact column name. Okay, that is the only difference. But you can pass both. Now there is one more thing that we are going to learn. Then we will do one project. Okay. Okay. I will let me open the. Okay, there is one more thing I will tell you. I will explain you here only. Wait. This is a simple code. There is only one change here. Just please focus on my screen now. So this two line is same as per earlier only. Okay. There is no problem with that. Okay. Now we are going to learn one more concept. Suppose that you have the data, right? You want to insert some data that you don't want to modify by anyone. Okay, means your data should not be getting modified. Might be you are creating one student table, right? In the student table, or you are creating one employee table also, right? In employee table, you have one employee salary also, employee name, employee ID, employee age, everything, like how we have. At any point of time, you don't want to change the employee age, neither employee name or anything. If someone will come and they will change the employee details, then your entire data will be got problem, right? So data will be got modified, which is not correct. So you want the user to not to modify your data, right? So you want to give the technically read only permission, not the write only permission, right? So for that they have given you same way into the result set. You need to give the type scroll equal to insert. This I will tell you. This you don't understand now. Here you understand. The result set dot read only. Okay. This parameter if you pass, then your data can't be modified by anyone. Okay. How to understand that one? So I have created one statement. In that statement I was passing two arguments. First argument is that scrollable that we will discuss. We will now focusing on the second argument, only second argument, the read only. Read only means I am interested that my database should not be, my data should not be getting modified. That's the reason I am just passing here read only. Okay. So this line is clear. In this line, I have not explained you first parameter. Is second parameter is clear to everyone? Only second parameter. First parameter I will be explaining you. Just a minute. First, this one is clear to everyone. Second parameter, not first. Not important because people are not using these are all things. This is not important concept. That's the reason I have not given you that much. Not clear. Okay, so this two line is same as usual. What I did. Third line is that I have some data, okay, that I am getting from the database. But through my code, I don't want to update the data. Means what are the data coming from the database? I want to use as it is. Means if for any employee age is ID is 100, age is 21, first name last one is this and this. So the same data I need to use, but I don't want any other to change my data. You must have learned the string, right? String immutability. In string immutability, once you create the string object, no one can change the string data, right? Same way, you also want here, your data should not be changed. So you want your data to be only read only. So for that, results in create statement, you need to pass the second argument got result set dot read only. This argument. That much. Now I am repeating again to everyone. Are you clear with this or not? Please everyone tell. Just to make your data read only, we are using this argument. That's all. No rocket science. Very clear. Clear, right? Live example I am giving you. Wait. So live example is same. Like, okay, just take some questions. So if it is clear, I just got one question. Sir, where I will able to know all these terms that you are using? Which terms I am using? I didn't get which terms. Which terms I am using? You just give me this question. Meanwhile, I am taking another questions. Where can we use any live example? I mean, simple thing, right? You have the student, you have the bank detail. Just assume the bank detail, bank ID, bank name, account ID, account name, and all those things, right? So there probably you don't want to change any other people bank details, right? If you change the bank details, and so the money will go to the different account, correct, right? So that you want to be read only. Even though if you are logging into your net banking, right, you cannot change your account number, right? Once it got created, it's created. So what you can do the read only. You can view your account ID, but you cannot change. Okay. So on that case, we will use this read only. Okay. So clear, right? Now second question, I'm followed with this question only. Like, that's what I'm teaching you, right? That's what I'm teaching you, right? So might be the question will ask, okay, and the interviewer will ask, okay, you have some data and you are not allowing other two, you know, mm, change, modify, then what argument you will use? Okay, so you will use this argument. Okay, now what is this one? What is this one? Let me explain you in different way. I'm just closing the chat. Okay, this one. So technically, what is the result set? So far we have learned the result set is having some set of data. Okay. So now in little bit in diagrammatical form, what exactly the result set is? So result, see, we are sending the data from database to the result set, and database have the data into the tabular format, means row and column format. Same as result set is also receiving the data into the tabular format only, pakka row and column format only. Okay. Now what will happen? Result set will come here. Okay, suppose that in first iteration means here when we are writing the rs dot next, right? Here this one. Here we are iterating the result set, right? So in the first iteration, it will come here and it will get this data, it will get this data, it will get this data. Okay, pointer, cursor, whatever you can say. Once it will fetch all the data, then it will come here and it will say I am R2, I am in R2, and then again it will fetch the all row data. Then it will come into the R3 and it will again fetch the all data. Then it will come to the R4 and it will fetch all the data. Once all your data will got fetched, so from earlier your cursor was here, earlier your cursor was here, now cursor was here, now cursor was here, now cursor was here. At the end your cursor came here, right? At the end, what will happen? Your cursor remains here only. It will not go again to the here. Okay. So we need to manually put this cursor from R4 to beginning. This one is 0, 0. You know coordinate geometry, right? This is a 0, 0 coordinate, right? So the result set cursor will automatically will be here. Result set cursor automatically will be here. But when you will start, it will come to R1, it will come to R2, it will come to R3, it will come to R4. Once dot data finish, then cursor will be still remain here only. It will not go to here. So it's the developer responsibility to move cursor from R4 to here. It is developer responsibility to move R4 to here. How to do that we'll learn. But now you need to understand that the cursor we need to move from ourselves, means from using code. Okay. For that only we will be having, you see, right, result set type scroll insensitive. So there are three types of scroll. There are three types. Once scroll will go only forward, once will go insensitive means backward, and once is sensitive, it will not move anywhere. Okay, forward, backward, it will not move anywhere. That's all. So wait for a second. Where is the JDBC thing? This one is the JDBC generate. You see forward, scrollable, and insensitive and sensitive. So the default is the forward only, and this is the cursor. It will go forward and backward. This one is forward and backward. This one is the only backward, and this one is only forward. Clear, right? The cursor will move. So we need to define the result set cursor also, like the tabular format. Now, let me open the chat. Have you understood that how result set is technically working? Understanding the diagram. Where is my diagram? Got closed here. Okay. Have you understood this diagram? How result set is exactly working? Please tell. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Please everyone respond me back. Hello, I'm audible or not? What little bit? There is nothing is there. See, very clear. Again, I'm repeating you again. Not so clear. Okay, repeating you again. So what you are doing? Just focus here. That's what I'm saying. Just focus here. You are doing the select star from imply, right? And you are executing this query. This query result is you are getting as a tabular format, means row and column format, right? You are getting it here. The same query you are executing through the Java code also, right? Through Java code. So Java is also receiving the output into the same manner. Same manner means tabular format manner. Java is receiving the output into the same manner. Same manner means tabular format manner. Okay. Now Java is receiving the who is Java? Who is receiving? Result set is only receiving, right? Result set is only receiving. So result set is receiving the data into the tabular format. So first, when you are trying to do while.next, right? When you are trying to do rs.next, by default your cursor will be here. By default your cursor will be on 00 place. When you will do rs.next, it will come here and it will get this data. It will get this data, it means ID, name, first name, last name. Okay. Once all the data got fetched, then rs.next, it will come to the R2. Then again it will fetch all the data. Then rs.next, it will come to the R3. It again fetch all the data. rs.next, it came, fetch the data. Again rs.next, no more row, right? There is no row. Then cursor will be here only it got stopped. Here cursor will be stopped only, right? Now this cursor has to go here. Again start, right? To do the next operation. But this cursor will not go automatically. We need to tell result set that, hey, you need to move your cursor from here to here. That information we are giving him by 3 parameters. Okay. First parameters is scrollable. I mean, all are scrollable only. This one is the forward, which means it will only go to forward. This one is the insensitive, means backward. It will only go to the backward direction. Insensitive means it will go forward and backward both. That's all. We don't have to do from our end. We need to provide this argument, like how I am providing it here. Result set. I am telling result set, hey result set, you just be flexible. Move up, move down. Okay. Don't only move up. Don't only move down. You move up, move down. Okay. That information I am telling to result set. Now please let me know, is there any doubt in this first argument? Everyone, I want everyone to be very clear. Otherwise you will not understand this example entirely. This is the important, but no one is using. That's the thing. Okay. This is risky code in production. People are not using. So I think 1 second. I will show you something. Not sure if it is there or not. You see, right? Currency is not supported for all the JDBC driver. So that is not so important, but if people will ask, you need to give, because this is not supported by the JDBC driver. So that's all. How to write the code, go back, that is the different thing. That I have not even explained you. I have just only explained you this much only. Right? Now, I am just by giving this argument, I am just instructing the result set. A result set, be flexible. Where I wanted to tell you, go, there you go. Okay. So now I am making my result set flexible, means go forward direction as well as go backward direction. As well as I am also making my result set read only, means I am telling result set no one can change your data, like how string is behaving. Clear? Now I am executing select star from employee execute query as it is. Clear? Now here I am telling, if at all worst cases, if your cursor is, if your not if at all you are R1, R2, R3 somehow, then don't be there. You just go to the 0, 0. To send result set to very beginning, I am just telling rs dot before first. Go to the before. First is this one. Before first means the very initial. So this is the method which will help you to put the result set cursor into the start position. Clear with this question line 29 that you ask now? Clear with this 29? Anyone have any question? By seeing this code, I am very sure that my result set is, by seeing this code, I am very sure that my result set is here only, right? Because I am not doing any operation. But since we are writing the code, right, we need to very sure that whatever we are doing the making all the possibility. So in worst case, if at all someone will come and write here code, I don't want to disturb my code, so I want manually my cursor to be on first position. In this 4 line of code, my cursor is automatically on the first place only, means initial place only. But if at all some will come and someone will write here some code, right? Then what will happen? Then my cursor will go right from start position. So again, I am making sure that my cursor should be on start position. That's the reason I am writing this code. This code will help you to put the cursor on start position. Now here I am just printing the data. Clear? So till line 37, is there any doubt? Final I am asking. Is there any questions here? Because after that the important thing is there. Before 38, do you have any question, anything? Then please ask now only. Yeah, it is straightforward, but everyone has to understand. I don't want single person shouldn't be saying I don't know. Please everyone respond, because after that little bit tricky is there. Please everyone respond me back. I am waiting. Only 5 response I got. 3 plus 3, 6 response. Okay. Now, because see, here we are making our prepared statement to the read only and scrollable. Just because of that, we want to change some data, right? Now what I will do, I have just iterated it. Again, I will put my cursor into the top. Again, I put my cursor to the top, right? Now, what I am trying to do here, again I am iterating the result set, okay? And I am telling, hey, if your result set ID is equal to 103, if result set ID is 103, then please increase my age to 50 plus year, 50 plus, okay? If your ID is 103, means if you come here, if your ID is 103, okay, I have already increased, so okay, 102 I will do, 102, okay. I am telling, if your ID is 102, then increase, then add 50 into the my age. Very simple logic. So this is the age. That's how we can get the data, right? Either through the column name or through the Through the column name or through the index name? Okay, 0, 1, 2. Age is on 0, 1, second position, right? I can pass here 2 also. Okay. So I'm adding 50 in my age, and that age I am updating into the age column. And after updating, I am just executing the query. So technically, with this code, what I am telling is the ID of the person is 1 or 2, then increase their age to 50. That's all. This line is clear or not from here to here? Please, everyone. Please, everyone, respond me back. Clear, right? Now, what I was doing is that this is my data. Okay, in this data, I am updating something, right? Assume that now I'm updating something, and after updating, I am just printing that. I am just printing the data. Simple. Now I am asking to you, tell me what is the output. For 1 or 2, age I am increasing by 50, and here is your table. 1 or 2, what is the output? Tell me. Please, everyone, respond me back here. How 152? Because 50 I am adding, right? 50 plus 20. I am adding 50 only, right? If you are adding in that way, age is now here 23. Okay. Now tell me what will be the age? Simple. Initial age is 50. I am trying to add the 50. Now tell me what is the age? Everyone, respond me back. Everyone. Retired. Okay, now very good. You people are really great. You given the correct answer. Okay, age is 23, and I am adding 50, and it becomes 73. Very good. But unfortunately, this is the wrong answer. Okay. Now, why is the wrong? That's why I'm explaining from last 15 minutes, saying that I am restricting my result set that no one can update you. No one can update you. So my result set will not getting update anyway. If you try to update, it will not get update anyway. But here I am trying to forcefully I am trying to update it. So if I am do something forcefully, right, Java will simply give me left and right. So it will give you the exception, right? Right click, run as Java application. You see, exception. This result set must be a statement that was created this not updatable. You see, right? It is saying you not updatable. You cannot update. Got it or not? Clear or not clear? That's why I'm telling you, please listen my word very carefully. You don't know when I will make you here and there. Please ask if you have any questions now. Please ask if you have any questions now. Because otherwise again I have one thing to tell you. Still not completed. Please everyone respond me back, clear, not clear. How 73 you are giving answer? Huh? Seriously? Okay, good. So now we understood that how to restrict our data or how to save our data. Might be this is I'm just adding the age. Might be this is your account number, right? Someone is trying to change their account number to this account number. So that will be the problem, right? You cannot allow developer to change the account number. Now, so that's I am restricting it here. Okay. But now I have some data which can be changed, right? I have some for some customer I need to update their mobile number, right? Mobile number I can update, right? For some of the customer I want to update their email ID. I can do it, right? For some customer, I want to update their address because people are moving here and there frequently, right? So, so wherever they will go new city, they will change their address. So they will go to the bank and they will request that, okay, I want to change the address. So the with the proper document, bank will do the address change, right? So in that types of data, if we have, then we will allow developer to change the data, update the data. For that, we will be passing this argument. Only second argument we will say updatable, means it is not read only, it should be updatable. Now if I will run this code, it should run very correctly. You see, it got updated. Now you can find the 73 here. You see, right, 73. Go to the database, do the select star, and you see here 73. Clear, not clear? Please explain it again. No, the simple thing is that in the first way I was restricting anyone to change my data because in my data I have the account number. In second case, I want to change my data because customer have the requirement to change their phone number as well as email ID. That can be updatable, right? So I'm just allowing other developer to change my data. So instead of the read only, I'm just passing the argument as a updatable. That's all. And then if you see, it is updating. Clear, right? Taking the questions now. Whatever the question you have, please ask. It is possible to display modified data without updating the record. My question is, it is possible to display modified data without updating the record. Technically, what you are trying to tell that you are giving consignment to the courier person and then you are telling courier person not to deliver. How does it make sense? You just tell me. You are giving your consignment to courier person and telling that don't deliver anywhere. Clear, not clear? See, very simple. You are modifying and you are not updating the record. Then why you are modifying? Very simple. You are giving your consignment to courier and you are telling courier guys don't deliver anywhere. Clear, not clear? Okay, good. Taking another questions. Can we just delete the result set? If you delete, then what will happen? You can delete it. Till now, whatever we have learned, we have not passed any argument, right? Here I am just giving you facility that you can do these things also in your code. You can do these things also in your code. If you delete also, right, create a statement without argument, we have learned, right, yesterday. You see, right, create a statement, just a statement, this one I think. Create a statement. You see, right, in create a statement, I am not passing any argument. It is simple one. You might be asking, what is the default one? I also don't know. Let me check. What is the default one? This one, default result set type, is the forward only. Okay, direction is the default, but this is not default. Okay, this is not default. This you need to provide them manually. Manual default. If you are not passing anything, it will update. Yesterday you saw, right, how we are updating it. Clear this one? Who asked this question? Clear or not clear? I'm just giving you the facility. I mean, if you delete also, it will run, right? Till now, we have not passed this argument to run our code. Clear or not clear? Please confirm. Taking another question. Will there be a wait, will there be a modification log for audit? Will there be a modification log for audit? You need to write the log here. It will not got captured anywhere. Okay, you need to write it manually. Right, I have updated. By default, it will not get captured. You need to write it. Clear? Is there any default value for what? For what? Then it will be still read only. I did not get. What do you mean then? Then I didn't understand. What is this? What will be the last day to submit project phase? I don't know. You will get the, you are only getting the mail, right? Any questions so far? Asking you again. Any questions so far? Because we are done with the JDBC. We have completed JDBC. Now we are going to write one project. Okay, that is the last topic that you have. Okay, before that, 1 second, query part. This was the, okay, let me update the query part. This is your imply. Here I have added the primary key. Without primary key, you cannot update. So don't forget this one. Wait. If you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, I am just. And then you can insert query. You can tell what is insert query right here. Come on. See here. Imply, right? Where I am coming is student. Imply. Okay. And might be this you have existing one. So you need to drop it. 1 second. Drop table name. I think. Okay. You need to do this prerequisite. Use of primary key is unique constant. Primary key is the unique. Clear, right? So now 8:30. We'll have some break. Okay. Any question do you have or not before break? Please tell me. Then we will come and then we'll finish one project. Please tell any questions. Otherwise, we'll go for break. Any questions? No questions. No half an hour. We'll meet at 8:45. Okay. We'll go for break and then come first. Hello everyone. Please confirm my audio. Hi, hello, yes, no. Please confirm my audio, everyone. Sound clear, right? Shall we start or we'll wait for? Okay. Any questions so far before we start for the project? You are not audible. I am not audible. I can hear you. Try reconnecting again. I simply am doing something, just waiting for others. Book ID, book name, book price, author, book name, book ID, integer, book name varchar, book price integer, book author varchar. I'm just preparing some data. book ID 01. Let me copy from net. Let's see if I. Oh, अरे यार. Okay. 7 best book. First argument is ID. Second argument is name. Third argument is price. Price how much? 500. Book author, this one. Good. You just create one database like that and just copy paste on chat. I will take it from there. Just insert good data. I don't want to do the Google. Let me execute this query. Give some good data details. Okay. Please everyone give me the data. I have just given you the query. I'm just waiting. What is the problem here? ID, name, price. Sorry, correct it. This one is correct one. You give me the value, good value. Again, wait. Some problem is there. Insert into book rate. This is the problem with copy and paste. Again, ID I given, name I have given, price I have given, book author I have given. What is the wrong here? Insert into book, create table, select star from table is created. Yeah, tell me where is the syntax wrong? That's what I'm searching. Oh, I correct it. Offset. Good. Okay, one got inserted. Okay, give some good data here. Please everyone, give me the data. I'm waiting for you only. You're pasting it, right? You're giving my only in SQL in 10 minutes. Give some. Guys, give me. Seriously? Got third one. Everyone is 500 only. Why? Give me one more. Not my name. Okay. Okay, fine. We got three. We'll insert from code. So, what technically we are going to do here? PS1 connect cursor. Okay. One shot. Good. Whoever given this one is the exact query. You don't have to modify anything. Okay. Just now focus here. Now we're done. When we will ask, we'll do. So we are going to implement the CRUD operation. Implement the CRUD operation for book. Okay. What is the CRUD? CRUD. C means CREATE, create. R means read. U means update. D means delete. Okay. So this is the only operation we'll do. Okay. I mean, this is the actual operation we are doing. If you work in any project also, right? You will do only this operation only. Create, update, read, and delete. But that the format will be changed. Like what you want to create, what you want to read, what you want to delete, right? What you want to update. That is only different. Why insert not included? Insert is nothing but create only, right? Insert is nothing but create only. Inserting means you are creating something. Clear, right? So in real time also you will do all this one. So slowly we'll start. So first, what we are thinking we will do? We will do create. Create means public. Sorry. Public. We are going to write void. Later we will change the return type. Add. Add book means. Add book means what? Add book means what? Create only, right? book B. Okay. Now here we are going to write the book ID. How we are going to write book ID? Please tell me. First, what we will do, we will create one class called book. Okay. Inside the book, we have the query, right? Inside the book, we are going to declare the variable. Okay. What we are going to declare? Tell me, you everyone know the core Java. Don't allow me only to write. Tell book ID. What is the book ID? Int. Good. Then book name string and book price. Book price is what? Book price is integer or long or double? We'll write integer only. We have a 500 only, right? And author string. But somehow I don't like the variable name. Okay, variable name should be in caps. Book ID. Book name. This is the important project, so please, I'm just focusing more here because this is the important topic. If you will not understand this one, Hibernate, you will not understand exactly. Now what I will do, right click, source. Tell me what I have to write. Constructor. Generate constructor. Constructor, this is the parameterized constructor. Should I have to give the default constructor or not? Because if I will give the parameterized constructor, default constructor will not getting created by the compiler. You should be knowing this one. Now, right click, source, getter and setter, where it is, getter and setter. Okay, this is done. Now, to string also, right click, source, to string, where it is, here it is, to string. Good. So this is our Ojo class. Clear? Now in book service we will get book detail. This is add book, right? How to do the add book? Please tell. Please tell how to do the add book. What query I have to write in order to do the add book? Guys, please tell. First, let me write the connection. Yesterday class, let me copy the prepared connection. Prepared example, this one, right? Prepared statement. This 2, 3. Okay. This 3 lines of code I will write and I will paste it here. But not like that. Let me have that try block. Okay. Here I will paste it. I am just removing this comment. We already know, right? e dot print extractors. If any error, please print the error. Now we'll change the query. What was the query? Book. Insert into book. Value is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me check the database. How many value? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 question mark is fine. Right? Now what we will do? We will set. What we will set? Prepared statement. Prepared statement. Okay. Now inside the prepared statement, tell me what I have to do. First value is what? Set string or set? I mean what? First is the ID, right? ID is what? Set what? Integer. Uh, Tell me the index. First index. What I have to give? I will accept b dot get book ID. I will supply this book ID from somewhere. Okay. I got from this one book ID. Now let me check the second one. What is the book name? Okay. Book name means what? Set string to b dot get book name. Set. Okay. What is that? You tell me. I forget. Book name, book price, integer, right? 2, 3 b dot get book price. Now what is the last one? Last one is book author, right? Set string for b dot get author. So I'm just setting the data. Once these are all done, then what I will do? Till prepare the statement. PS. What is it? Dot ex execute. Okay. This execute will update will what it will return? It is returning what it is returning? Integer. So what I will do? Int count equal to 0. I am just saying count equal to, I am just taking the count. Okay, and then return count. And now instead of white, I will say int. I think everything should is fine. Oh no, okay, here it should go. Okay, don't like a space. Okay, put here SYSO. These are all we already learned. We are just, I'm just trying to do everything in one place. Now I need to call this add book. I need to provide the book details, right? How to provide? I have already created one called book client. So what I will do? Book service. book service equal to new book service. So I'm creating the constructor of book service, but this constructor is somehow not good, but I need to pass the argument, right? But I need what I need. I need the parameterized constructor. So what I will do, first let me call the method book service dot add. Okay. Now let me create the instance of book. Book equal to new parameterized constructor. Okay. Now you have given me the some data, right? This data is inserted. I will copy this data and client. I will just paste it. Not like that. I will like that. I will paste it. Okay. Now instead of single quote, I need to give the double quote. Need to give the double quote, right? And this one I need to insert it here. Okay. Now this book service is int count. Okay. Now we'll see if count is greater than 0, then SYSO data inserted FUCCESSFULLY successfully. Okay. Now what is this book, right? Let me do the select star. In book now only one data is there, right? 101, and from here I'm inserting 102. Right click, run as Java application. Data inserted successfully. Now let me see. Data inserted successfully. Good one. Now, so far any doubt? Please everyone. So far any doubt? You clear, right? How I'm coding? No means okay. No means no doubt. Okay, good. Clear, right? Please everyone be with me. This is the very important thing I'm writing. Okay, this will help you to understand the Hibernate. Now, just a comment I'm saying this is a add the book. Okay. Now what we want to do? Get the book, right? Any questions? No, right? Public. Now I'm writing void. Later we will change. Get all book. Okay. So get all book. So to get all the book, what you need? Actually, the query will be select star from book, right? So here you don't need anything, no argument. So that's why I'm not passing any argument. But I need to have the try catch block because I'm writing risky code. Here I'm just printing e dot print stack trace. Now these two lines will be same. Third line is also. I'm copying all third line. Okay. Here I will say select star from where? What is the table name? Book. Right? Although prepared statement is not required here. Okay. But it is fine. you can use. Now tell me what I have to write, please, everyone. Please, everyone, tell me what I have to write. Now, this I got it. I don't need anything, right? So, I need to execute. Simple. I don't have to set data, right? So, execute, execute. First, I will execute, then only, right? Execute query. I'm just executing the query, right? Now, I'm executing the query. So, the data it will send it to where? Result set. Okay. Let me create the result set variable, right? Now what? Now what? Next. rs dot next. Okay. So what I'm thinking, we need to we will be having multiple data, right? So we need to okay, good way is we'll create one list object, list of book type list equal to new array list. Import the util. Okay. Now what I will do, book b equal to new book. Okay. Now inside the v double okay looks good. V double okay inside the book I need to uh, set the ID. ID from where I will get, how I will get ID? rs dot get int, right? Column index is 1. So result set is giving me the ID, and that ID I am setting into the book, right? Same way from book ID, after that ID what was there? Name. Book dot set, sorry, set book ID book name. Book name is rs dot get string 012 and book dot what set ID name after that what was there? Price, I think. rs dot order can be anything. I'm just price means what? Price means what? Get int. Int means 3. Let me check if it is price only. Price. Last one is the author. Book dot set author rs dot what is this? Author means what? String 4. So I just got integer string 1 2 3 4. Now I will add this object into the list. I will load the data. How to load the data? Add. What I will type? Book. Good, done. So I have added data into the list. Okay. Now something is wrong. Here is the book. One thing I made a mistake here. I need to close the connection, right? You haven't told me, right? Wait, something. First, I'm trying to close the connection. Why I'm not closing? Close method is only that. Why it was not coming? What is the con? That's what I'm doing it, right? Okay, might be because I'm returning it there, right? Try catch. After I can close it. Why it is not accepting? What it is saying? Oh, okay. Got it. Because connection was inside this one. Now what error? Okay, good. Null. I will delete. Now I am trying to get all the book detail from the database, whatever we have inserted it till now. Simple thing. I have deleted. Now I need to return, right? What I have to return? List object. Return list, because list contain the data. Now I need to add the return statement. I have added, instead of word, I have a return statement. Good. Now I don't like any space. I'm deleting. Anyone have any question? But why error? 1 second, some error is there. Why many places error I could see. Somebody is that I'm just wait 1 second. Oh, this is up, right? Now what happened? SQL access. Why book client have error? Okay, because this one is okay. So here I am just trying to get all the, see, in first statement what we are doing, we are inserting the data, right? After insert we need to get the data. That's what is the CRUD operation, right? In CRUD we have implemented the C. Create we have did. Now we are reading it. Reading with fetching the data. Okay. So this is not, this is mixed to the core Java knowledge and your JDBC knowledge. There is nothing I am doing new. Very simple thing. Okay. So now I am returning the list object, means list of book. Get all book. Right. Now come to the client. Client. This should be small, right? Why is caps? Dot what? Get something, right? Get dot book. What this guy is returning? Tell me. List of book. All no, BOOKS books. We will print the book here, that's all. SYSO. Instead of iterator, we will print it. Okay. Now, what we will do, we will not execute this code because this will be always, if you execute this code, it will always create, right? So I'm just commenting this code now. What are you? Sorry. Control Shift. Okay, wait, because I'm using Mac, so shortcut is not working. So right, create means if I will execute this code, it will always create. I don't want to create, right? Because I have already created. Okay, this should come. Now I'm. Oh, now what happened? Why this books? Fine, right? Now right click, run as Java application. It should give me the 2 entry. So it is giving me the 2 entry. I am simply printing SOP. If you can format, you can format yourself. From here to here 1, and from here to here 2. Correct, right? So I am able to get the data. Let me ask you. So far, have you understood? I have implemented 2 things. So far, any doubt? Please, everyone, respond me back before I move to the next one. Next one is what? Update. Yeah, that's why I'm just giving you everything. You need to practice it. I understand. But in this code, nothing is there. All you know only. This might be you are thinking what I'm doing. So I'm just adding into the list. That's all. Public void get, not get, right? Update. Update book. Update book details. So update book details means, what do you mean by update? Tell me, what do you mean by update? Tell me, what do you mean by update? Update means update. SQL queries was update table name. Let me write here. Update table name is book table name, and then set. This is SQL, simple, nothing is there. Update table name, set what? Set what? I want to update the, what we want to update? Book price I am updating. Set book price equal to this one, comma, book price, book author equal to what? And what you want to update? Book name also update, don't worry. Book name equal to what? Okay. Where what? Book ID equal to what? Update book, set book price, set book price equal to this one, comma, author equal to this one, book name. This is your SQL query. I got it from here. So now directly come to, where is Eclipse? Where is Eclipse? Here. So we got the query, right? Now, very simple thing. What we need to do? Add more data. I'm doing. I was thinking the same, to add more data. Where is the client? Okay, let me execute this code again so I can add some more data. You are very great, man. Who told you you are not great? Tuk, 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 tuk. One, not three. This should be string. This should be string. This should be string. Good one. Right click, run a Java application. So data inserted successfully, as well as it is returning 1, 2, 3. Good one. Let me insert one more. 4. I told you to give many data, but you have not given me. So I have only 4 data. Okay. Now right click, run as Java application. Data inserted successfully 101, 102, 103, 104. Meanwhile, manually also we can check here for data is there or not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So data is inserted. Now let me comment this code. We don't need this code. You need to keep practicing, okay? This is your project only. Now, what I was doing? Update, right? Okay. Update. So to do the update, again, we got the query. After query, let me write the try catch block and e dot print stack trace. Good. Now go to the here and copy the code. What you need to copy? These 2 lines first copy, 3 lines. Oh, 3 lines. Select, right? Okay. We'll copy first 2 lines. Third line we'll see what to do. Okay, 4 lines. So come on, come here, paste it. Create the connection object or not like that. Okay, copy. Let me okay, create it here now. CONNECTION connection to null. Good one. Now when we got the query, right? We'll pass this query here. Instead of execute query, this should be what? EXECUT execute update EXECUTE execute update, because this is updating, right? Now this update will give you the count. So int count equal to 0, initially 0. If data was updated correctly, and it will give you how many data got corrected, and it will give you the count, means if it got successfully updated, count. But before that we need to set the data, right? We need to set the data. Now tell me how to set the data. Tell me. Don't want to tell? Simple, no? Same thing we are doing. So data we need to write dot set. First one is what? Book price. Book price means set integer. Book price means what? come here, get the book price. Book price means 1, 2, 3. Third one, right? Book price. So here we need to give the 3. Book price, we need to get it. Book price, from where we need to get it? From user. So user is giving you book, BOOK, book. Okay. Now from here, I will get book price. Simple. Now book price, we got book author. Order can be anything. Set string. Now come to here. Book author is where? 1, 2, 3, 4. So fourth place. From where I will get book? Book dot get book author. Correct? Now, what is the next one? Book name. Book name means what? Set string. Set string. Book name. 1, 2, 3. You are not responding. Give me on chat. Get book name. Okay. Where? Now there will be where condition, right? What is the where? Where is the book ID? Book ID. What will be a book ID? Book ID is what? Tell me. Int. Book ID is 1, right? Or I did something wrong. Book, wait, something I think here 3, here 3, both book name should be, let me check. Book name 1, 2. Oh, good. That's what you're telling. Not object. Count. Dot what? Get book ID. Right? Now once update done, correct, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me change the order anyway, it doesn't matter. You can change it. Now execute it. Okay, execute and give me the count. Okay, now what? This is the, I don't want the space. This is the try catch. Here it is closing. So what I have to do? Tell me. COLN dot close. Result set. Okay. Y. Okay. After that, return. What return? Count. And instead of void, we need to write the integer. Come here and write the integer because count is the 1, 2, 3. Good. Now coming to the some error. Where is the error? Some error. I'm closing the chat. Okay. Some error I could see. Why this error? Why this error? Oh, throw exception. Sorry. Let me throw the exception. Good. Now no error. Now go to the client. Where is the client? Where is the client? Here. Client with the book service. Call the client. Right? Now here we need to pass the book ID. Book ID means this one. Book update. Wait. Why? UPD update. This I will pass it here. Okay. Now you tell me one thing. I'm opening the chat. You only has to give me the data. Let me open the chat. So here, which one you want to update? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one? Tell me. Tell me one ID. We'll update 103. 103. Yeah. 103. I'm updating 103. Okay. 103. Seriously? Okay. Huh. 103 Java complete reference. Give me the another name. Instead of Java complete reference, give me the another name. Complete I am removing. I am giving Java the reference. Create data structure. Okay, export in Python. Give me the price. 350. Author name, author name, author name. Who is author? Got author. What? Sometime copy paste exactly not work. Okay. Good, right? Clear? So here earlier in 103, this is the data. Earlier it was there, right? Now I am updating 103 to the Python. Okay. And this is returning what? Integer, right? So for our understanding, we'll say if count no update count. If update count is greater than 0, then what? Data updated successfully. Clear? Now let me see. One second. For your understanding, what I will do first, get all the book. This is the first operation. Second operation is no. This one is the add the book. Okay. Second is the get all the book. Good. Third one is this one. Here, third operation is this one. The third one. Update the book details by ID. What is update? Now let me run this. Error, which is very good. Error should come. Truncated incorrect double value. Tell me the problem, guys. Oh, okay. Got it. No, correct, right? Data truncation, truncate incorrect double value. This guy is giving the error. Oh, one second. Sorry. One second. This question mark is 1, right? So here it will be 1. It shouldn't be. This question mark is 1, 1. This author is 2. Author is 2. Okay. Book name is 3. Book name is 3. I'm inserting the data, right? Book ID is 4. Okay, okay. So what was happening is it is getting data like that. Book price 1, book author 2, book name 3, book ID 4. Okay. Now this should run. Wow, you see data updated successfully. Now earlier it was, yes, which one we have updated? 103. 103 was this one. Now let me execute this 103, 103, 103. Export in Python. Let me open the chat. Clear? Clear here? Please everyone say clear. Okay, now fourth one, what we need to do? Fourth one, tell me fourth one. Fourth one is the last one, delete. Public void delete book. No parameter and void. We will slowly will increase. So first we will write the query. Tell me, delete query. Delete from book. Delete from book. What? Where what? Book ID equal to. We will delete through ID. Yeah, correct. Where book ID equal to what? Right? We got the query. Now we'll write the try. Tick, tick, tick. Okay. Now here e dot print stack trace. Here I think. Okay. Now copy the same code from here to at least one. Okay. We'll copy all. We'll delete it. Don't worry. Go to the travelogue. Copy paste. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1 I need, right? So now delete from. Delete from book where book ID equal to what? Clear? Now first let me do here CONNECTION connection CONN equal to NULL. Good. Now where we need to provide the book ID, so we need to pass the book also. Good. So we pass the query ID is 1. Here the placeholder is only 1, so it is 1 only. No problem. We pass the book ID, right? Now book ID we did the execute update. Now int count equal to 0. Now if it got updated, then count is 1, more than 0, right? So now this is done. Let me read the query and then what? Return the count. Return the count. Now Come try catch here. RETURN return count. And then what I have to do? Connection. Where is the connection? Connection dot close. Why error? Because yes. Why this error? Oh, sorry, int no. Throw the exception. Run. So I'm able to delete it. So okay, now go to the where client. This is the fourth operation. Delete the book details by ID. Good one. Now what? Book service. Problem is that see here, I need only one data, right? Book ID. Why I need to pass entire book object? I don't want. I can pass int book ID. Simple. B double OK. Book ID. I'll just replace this one. I need only one ID to be passed, right? Why I'll need entire object necessary. Now I will come here with the book service dot delete. Now tell me which data you want to delete. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one? Which value you want to delete? First I will take 103. Why 103? 103 means inserted. We'll delete 101. Okay. 101. Okay. Now this guy is returning COUN integer. So we will say, what we will say? If count is greater than 0, means if data got deleted successfully, then count is greater than 0. If data is not got deleted successfully, count is not 0. Then we will say CONGRATULATION, congratulations. Data DELETED, deleted SUCCESSFULLY. Good? No, these are also not good. Congratulations, I will write everywhere. So you will feel something good. Now where? Okay, yes. Anywhere, select. Update, I don't want to execute now because update is already done, right? So update, I will comment it because again updating the same is not good, right? So delete and get both are open. Right click, run as Java application. Congratulations, data deleted successfully. What you have deleted? 101. Go to this one and then run this one. See, 101 got deleted. Even though if you don't want to check from there, what you do, you see right this one, this you copy it, here and paste it here. So it will print you in console only. Same method. Get what is this? Post delete. POST post DELET. Post DELET. Box. Pass it here. Now right click. Okay, it will delete. Wait. Okay, which one you want to delete? How many times will it will delete? 104. Okay, we give you 104. 104. 101 is not there, right? Right click and then Congratulations, data deleted success. We deleted 104, right? If you see in second line, 104 shouldn't be there. You see, 104 is here, but it is not there. Means data deleted successfully. You can verify from database also. See, not fine. So, how are you? Tell me. Undo the option, no. Once you delete, this is called hard delete. Undo option, no. Any questions? Guys, tell me. I have coded this project in front of you only. I will commit these changes, don't worry. Tell me any questions? Yeah, you should try. You should try. See, I have not written anything new. I have not written anything new. I just, whatever we learned so far, I have just, kept into the one place. That's all. Clear, everyone? How to create logs? Don't worry. Wait. Everything you will not learn immediately. It is not clear. No clear. We have to try. See, there is you might be this code we have wrote many times. It's just that we are doing something depends on our requirement. That's all. Code is not new to you, right? Tell me, is this code is new to you? Tell me, any single line of code is new to you? All code you learn, I have just kept into the understanding form. That's all. Book.java. Simply this so only this is called Pojo class. Only setter getter. That's all. Nothing is there. So now I want you to implement 3 or 4 operations more. Okay. Fifth, get the book details by ID. Means if I will give the ID, if I will give the 102, I will get this as a output. Only this one. Okay. This is your homework. Are you able to do this one? Fifth number. Please, once you are able to do fifth number, means you understood exactly. Okay. Scanner method don't use. This is not. We don't use in project actual. You see anywhere JDBC? Are you able to see anywhere JDBC? Used. What? Oh, your code is here. Day 2, I have kept it. Okay, here is day 1, here is day 2. Oh, shit. Got it? Got it or not? I have kept you this one, JDBC. Again, I have. Here is your code. Enjoy. This homework you must do. Okay. We'll take 10 minutes break. Okay. Now your JDBC is completed. Okay. There is nothing in JDBC. Okay. JDBC is completed. I don't find the chart. Which chart you need? I don't find the chart. Which chart do you need, Neha? I didn't get. Any questions, guys? Please ask. Yesterday you have shown initially. What I have shown initially? What I have shown? I have shown many things. You tell me. Core Java PPT, I think you are thinking. Go to the PDF. Go to the miscellaneous. And then might be this one you are looking for. This one. Differences. This, 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 this. This is for core Java. That's it. Everything is there. Go to the core Java PPT. Who have Mac, they can directly get the core Java PPT. Who don't have Mac, go to the PPT PDF. That's all. Earlier I have committed my Mac changes, but some of them said that everyone doesn't have Mac, so I have converted into the PDF so everyone can change it. Since we use connection object throughout the project, can't we declare its global variable, and I am sure it value not going to change throughout the project anyway. Question is good, but you cannot, because you might be thinking that this connection object I should declare here. The problem is what? Then you must be understanding that why I'm closing the connection. So we need to close the connection when your task is done. Okay. So your task is done means your method is got executed completely. So that's the reason in this method I'm creating the connection, and in this method only I'm closing it. But in this case, when you are saying if I am just copying this one and putting it here global, okay, what will happen is once all the tasks will run, then only I need to close the connection, right? Till that my connection will open. open, right? So this will cause your memory, because for this execution your connection open, for this execution connection open. So you don't have to make your connection open throughout the session. Okay, once your work is done, you need to delete the connection. Connection is very costly object. Okay, costly doesn't mean that you are paying something. Costly means it is occupying more memory and it will impact your performance. Clear? Singleton class style can be utilized here. Yeah, you can utilize. You can utilize. That is all together. You can create this two into the one class and then do something. Any questions? If no question, then if here everything is there, right? Database book. Okay, everything is there. So we'll have break for 10 minutes. Okay, we'll meet at 10:15. Break. 10:15 p.m. IST. Okay. Is everyone okay? We'll start Hibernate after that. Okay or not okay? Yes. Don't worry, I'm not starting now. I'm just checking what to teach you. Hello everyone, are you back or not? Wait for another 1 or 2 minutes. Your voice is not coming because I am not speaking. Okay. Now tell me, how is my audio now? Wait. Your screen is not visible. Screen is, I have shared the screen. Please confirm if screen is visible or not. Your screen is not visible. What is not clear? Yes, visible. Yeah, visible, right? Try rejoining again. Okay. Okay. Might be it will take some time to get it up. So now we will move into Hibernate. So the good thing about Hibernate is internally Hibernate is the framework, okay, and JDBC is the core logic, okay. So technically, what is happening is Hibernate is the framework which build on top using JDBC only. So whatever till now we have wrote so many codes, right, to get the data, update the data, delete the data, and all those things in JDBC. But in Hibernate, we don't have to write that much code. Just one method is fine to delete the data. Means in Hibernate in JDBC to add the data we have write at least 5 to 6 line of code, right, to add the data. But in JDBC we have only one method called update. Only one method which will add the data. Okay. There is one method called save, which will save the data. Delete. Delete. There is one method which will delete the data. So these are all methods given by the Hibernate, and we need to use it. Okay. So this is easy. I mean it's easy, and it is given so many. It is not giving. I mean what I'm telling. It is making developer life easy, having less code and more features. Okay. Now just assume that so far whatever we have learned, so far while writing the code, we have learned one first step. What we did, we wrote the try. Okay. Second step, what we did, inside the try block, we write the code to get the connection. Okay. Third thing, what we do, prepare the SQL. Okay, we'll explain you why star. Fourth thing, what we have did, create the statement. Fifth thing, what we have did, submit the SQL to database, means execution. And then sixth case, what we did, process the result. Right? This is the high level with the plain English we did. And after that, we just close this one, and then uh, catch exception E, and then inside that we have wrote the exception. After that, seventh step, you can write the finally block also to close the resource. In finally block, at the end, it is visible or not, the font is visible or not, clean the resource. Clean the resource means closing the connection and all those things. Now it is big. Yeah. So technically, in order to perform the database operation using JDBC, we frequently did these 7 tasks. Okay. Try block, catch block, first task, get the connection, prepare the SQL, create the statement, submit the SQL to the database, process the result, and then clean the resource. These 7 tasks we frequently did. Means, if you just now, we have coded the CRUD operation, right? If you go to the service, and if you see this code, this try connection code is common in every method, right? Only this SQL is the change. Apart from that, if you see, everything is common only. My keyboard is not working. Everything is common only, right? Everywhere, if you see this 4 or 5 line is common, which means the code is duplicate, right? There are means developer need to write this code always. You might be thinking that this code I can write into the util and I can call it, but still you are calling that code, right? The code is duplicate, right? So, but developer has to write this complete code to get the connection. So, Hibernate is saying to developer, please don't write that many code. I will do something default for you, and whatever the needed, very much needed, that you do according to yourself, right? But I will do maximum things for you in Hibernate. But in JDBC, you need to write everything. Like whatever I have explained you here, these 7 things generally we are doing it for each and every method, whether we want to add, whether we want to update, whether we want to delete, any CRUD operation, right? We need to write, anyhow we need to write this code. Hibernate is saying that you, out of this 7, you only responsible to write the 3rd one and 6th one. Other than that, whatever the steps are there, I will take care. You don't have to worry on that. I will take care. How to take care? How to change the color? Oh, yeah. Okay, let it be. I have given the star. Okay, so Hibernate is telling that since you are writing so many code in JDBC, in Hibernate you don't have to write. You are only responsible for steps number 3 and steps number 6. Okay. Apart from that, I will take care everything. That is all about the Hibernate. Okay. So technically, if you see here, what Hibernate is telling to you, you might not get full, okay, but when I will start coding, right, you will start getting it what I am trying to tell. Okay. So first of all, Hibernate. What is the Hibernate? If they will ask you what is the Hibernate, so you need to say that Hibernate is the persistence framework. You remember, right? Persistence layer, last layer, presentation, controller, and persistence layer. In that persistence layer, yesterday I have shown you, right, the Hibernate. So that is the reason Hibernate is a persistence framework which is used to implement the persistence operation or database operation, right? So technically, earlier Hibernate framework was implemented by Red Hat, capital Hat. Red Hat is the company. Okay. And then now later I think it got in, and the architecture is Galvin King, Gavin King, I think. This one only. This guy is the architect who was working in Red Hat, and they have implemented this framework which is called Hibernate. So Hibernate is also one thing. First of all, when word Hibernate will come, there is a one word come, ORM. Okay. So generally people will say Hibernate is the ORM framework, ORM tool. Now question is that what is the ORM? Means object relation mapping. This is just theory. Once we will code, you will got to know. So in Hibernate, right, everything is we are dealing with the object only. Means object hold the data. Instead of saving the data, we will save the object itself. Okay, I told you, right, there is a save method. If I want to save some data, so we will say object dot save. Okay, object dot delete, and this object hold actual data that we want to save, whether a student object, employee object, whatever. Same way for delete also. So this is the ORM for framework in that way. Okay. So Hibernate is basically implemented into the two way. Okay. First way is, my keyboard is slow. Okay. Okay. So Hibernate is implemented into the two way. Okay. Okay. Until it is typed. Okay. So Hibernate is implemented into the two way. First way is that XML. Okay. You understand in that way. Hibernate code you can write into the two way. First way is the XML, using XML, and second way is the annotation. What is the XML? What is annotation? Just forget this one. Just understand. Hibernate is written. We can write the Hibernate code into the two way. First way is the XML, using the XML configuration, and second one is the using annotation. XML and annotation. What is the XML? What is the annotation? You forgot now. But so Hibernate can be implemented in two way. First way is that XML, and second one is the annotation. Okay. Mostly XML was used earlier, but then annotation came. Okay. So annotation, most of the person in most of the project you will see annotation is used only. XML they are not using. XML because it is little difficult to write the code. Again in XML you need to write multiple things. But in annotation everything is on demand. Okay, you don't have to write much code. That's the reason annotation is preferred and annotation is the latest one. But we will learn both XML as well as annotation. At least initially we will learn how to configure through XML and how to configure through annotation, and we will more advanced we will do through annotation only. Okay, we will get to know all these two things. Okay. Now this is the Hibernate, but apart from that, Hibernate has multiple features also. What is the feature? So you remember, right? We have wrote multiple code in JDBC. So Hibernate is, Hibernate system is responsible for Hibernate system is responsible for getting the connections, creating the statement, submit the SQL to the database, and cleaning the resource. This Hibernate will do automatically for you. You don't have to do from your side. Okay. Now also Hibernate will generate SQL query for you also. Here we have wrote some code here, right? We wrote some code. This is not the SQL query, right? This is the JDBC query in terms of SQL. But if I will copy this code and if I will run here, it won't run. But in Hibernate, they will generate the SQL query for you. You just need to copy that query and just paste it and run. It will run directly. You don't have to think that much. So Hibernate is automatically generating SQL query for you. How is this? Great. Apart from that, if you remember right, I want to, this is the primary key. Okay, this is the primary key, right? And primary key I want to auto increment, means I don't want to insert through code. It should insert through the database only, right? So these things you cannot do in JDBC. In JDBC you cannot do these things. Okay. For that you need to write the SQL query where you need to write the auto increment. But in Hibernate you just need to write one auto increment configuration or annotation. It will automatically take care. At the there is one annotation called @ID. Once you write @ID, it automatically take care for you. You don't have to write any code to increment the primary key number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will automatically increment. Okay. Most important is that Hibernate will give you mapping mechanism, which we don't have in JDBC. JDBC, to achieve the mapping, you need to write so many lines of code. But Hibernate, you will achieve the mapping just for one annotation. We will code it. Okay, I'm just trying to give you some idea. Okay, don't worry if you are not understanding, not following me, then you are good. Okay, at least somewhat I want you to follow me, that's all. Okay, just before that, let me ask you, whatever I'm trying to tell you, it is getting into your mind or not? Please everyone confirm. And before next class, please go through the simply coding. You know, right? Whoever learn code Java with me, you must be knowing that I don't much believe on the giving you the theory. Theory will forget instead of coding, but little bit theory you need to understand. Okay, because developer life is all about coding, and coding only. So theory, but little bit you should know. Okay. Now we understood Hibernate is giving the mapping also. What is mapping? Just forget it. Okay. Apart from that, if you remember right, the bank transaction code. ATM code, right? These kinds of code, if you will write through the JDBC, you can able to write. There is no problem that you cannot write. Today we have write, you remember, right? The read only and all those things, right? Read only concurrency. These are all is nothing but your ATM code only, right? This for writing ATM code, you see how many things you need to write it, right? You need to move the cursor and all those things. But in Habernet, this is just easy to write. So you don't have to do much. There are so many built-in method they have given in order to write this one. Okay. So this is little bit about the uh, Habernet. This we already know. Habernet feature architecture. Architecture you will not understand now. Once we will complete the coding, after that we will learn what is the Habernet architecture. CRUD operation is the we did in JDBC. Same way we will do once we will start coding. Okay. Relationship is nothing but your mapping. Okay. It is achieved by the XML and annotation. So this is not that much good. Okay. Here, okay. I already told you, right? Habernet have the mapping also. So these are all mapping it will support. One to one, one to many, many to many, many to one. I'm not sure how many know, but it is something like in that way. Like one to one. One to one, the example is that one customer have only one account ID. No. No. Okay. One ATM card. No, that one is also not correct. One to one means give me the okay, one people in India have only one PAN card. More than one PAN card people don't have, right? One people have only one PAN card. So PAN card to the person is the one to one mapping. I am opening the chat. Wait, so I can see. Not sure if you are able to see my PPT correctly or not. Is it visible to you? Because I am opening the chat now. Visible, no? Okay. Okay. So one to one means one person have only one PAN card. Okay. One to many. One to many means one person hold multiple bank account. Correct, right? One person can hold multiple bank account. Right? Many to many. Many to many means many to many. Give me some good idea. Many to many, many to many, many to many. Many person use many bus. Correct. Many to many. SIM card. SIM card is how many to many? One person have many SIM card. One person have many SIM card. And many SIM card have many person. Something like that. Many to one. Give me good example. Many to one. Many to like polymorphism only. Many to one. Give me some example. Many to one. Many to one. Many to one. Many to one. Okay, many. Okay, it is something like one customer can order. Customer and order, right? One customer have multiple orders. One country have many states. Correct. Good one. Ration cards for Netflix account. Good one. So these are all is the real these are all the real world challenges, right? We need to set up something like so. For that, mapping word scam, and this mapping is achieved in Hibernate very easily. You see, right, one to one. In to achieve in Hibernate, just type at the rate one to one. That's all. That's all. But if same thing, if you want to develop in JDBC, at least 500 to 600 lines of code you need to write. At least 500. Okay. So Hibernate have multiple collections also. You know collection, right? List, set, and map. That also we have in Hibernate. Many. Hibernate have primary key generation. Hibernate will generate the primary key. I already told you. Inheritance is fine. Caching. Caching is a very powerful word, actually, powerful term actually. What exactly the caching means? What exactly is caching means? Suppose that I have opened this Simply Learn, website, okay, and I am clicking on Explore program, right? While Explore program, only this data has to come, right? Again, if someone will come and they will click, again the same data will come, right? So caching is telling that, see what is happening behind the scene now. If you click on Explore program, right, now you have learned JDBC, right? What is doing? It is doing select star from, right? It is fetching the data from database. Depends upon this data, right? Means technically it is hitting the database. Each and every click I am doing, it is hitting the database, right? But what will happen? We know after this click, this data will come. Instead of hitting the database each time, we will put this into the cache. Cache is something like your browser cache. Browser, BROUSERCACH. Browser cache, right? Browser cache means your history it will save. Where it will save? In browser. In same way, we have cache in Hibernate also. If you will hit one data multiple times, so instead of hitting getting the data from database, it will save this data into the object only. So once you will come second time, without hitting the database, it will serve you the exact data. Okay. So these are all is the we will code, then we will got to know. These are all is the Hibernate. So this is the high level architecture of the Hibernate. Okay. So we don't learn now, otherwise you will confirm. This is a coding actually. So whatever I have explained you, that is all about the Hibernate. Okay. So far any questions do you have? Next class we will code, then we'll understand. So far any questions do you have? Tell me. Hibernate is over persistence layer. Association is mapping. Ignore. I will explain you when we will code it. Explain. Association is nothing but the mapping only. I will explain you when we will code. Hibernate itself is the topic. Like how JDBC you have learned, same thing, which is Hibernate. Does Hibernate is prepared in new project? Yes. So this is a good question. So technically what is happening is, even though Hibernate no one is using, no one means it's not the correct things I can say. So what will happen is most of the project earlier we are using Hibernate only. Why? Okay, so earlier means we are using Hibernate only throughout the application. Okay, this is the only best persistence framework we will use in entire product, and this market covered is very high with respect to the other frameworks. Okay, other we have JPA and all those things. JPA is also good framework, and Hibernate also. Hibernate is most frequently used. Okay, but what happen is, if you remember, like sometimes where 3 or 4 years back, there is uh, one framework got released called Spring Boot. Okay, Spring Boot got released. So what they did is that they integrate Hibernate inside the Spring Boot only. So now you don't even have to write the Hibernate code itself. Spring Boot is giving you the API, and in Spring Boot it is automatically integrated. So you don't have to write the Hibernate code exactly, right? So now this is more easy for developer to write the code. Very easy. Means everything is like going very smoothly. So what happened technically, if you just see the history, what happened is earlier it was JDBC. Okay. Now from JDBC, they have developed the Hibernate, right? Now Spring Boot came and they say, don't write Hibernate code, I will write for you. Okay, Spring Spring Boot came and they just did everything and left and right, and they Spring Boot. Okay, so they have Hibernate automatically integration. You don't have to write the Hibernate code itself. You just write the one interface. You need to extend one interface. Like if you want to do the CRUD repository, right? CRUD, right? Just now we implemented it CRUD. But if you go inside the Spring Boot, what they said, there is one implements CRUD repository. As soon as you will implement, right, at least 12 method will come. Like automatically get method will come automatically. Get by ID will come. Get by ID. Okay. Save by ID, delete all. At least 11 or 12 method will come. 11 or 12. Okay. So you don't even have to create the connection itself. Spring Boot is only creating the connection for you. Okay. So this is the nowadays this is booming. Everyone is using Spring Boot only because Spring Boot supports microservice, and it is easy for developer to write the code. So no one is now explicitly writing the Hibernate code. But again, Hibernate is important to understand because the concept remains same whether Hibernate got it in Spring Boot or not, even though you don't have to write the code, but what concept remains same. That's what I'm trying to say. Concept remains same. So that's the reason I was telling you Hibernate is the more important. We learn JDBC, on top of the JDBC Hibernate came. So might be when you will learn Spring Boot, that time instructor will guide you, right? So but here we need to learn the Hibernate. This is the most important topic. I already told you, right, in first class we have the servlet JSP and servlet JSP and what? Um, Servlet JSP, JDBC, and Hibernate. Out of four, I told you, right? These two are the most important. Who told you this is the wrong thing? Web service is replaced by the macro service. Anyhow, this is the wrong. I don't sure where you have learn, but since you don't know macro service, so I don't want to explain you now. But the concept what we are taking, don't tell anyone. Okay, wrong concept. No, I am not. I am not. Okay. Uh, Spring Cloud, everything will come. Spring Cloud, if you learn Spring Boot, right, it means Spring Cloud will come. Everything will come. Okay, don't worry. So whoever will teach you, they will teach you everything. I will guide you sometimes Spring Boot. Okay. So this is all about this is how the journey of JDBC came and start from JDBC it end to the Spring Boot. Okay. So web service are replaced by the microservice. This is the very wrong things you are telling, my friend. Don't tell to anyone because to explain you it will take to 3-4 hours to me. Thank you. Okay, now tell me any questions here. Anyhow, we'll start next class. But have you feel anything that you are not understanding exactly? Tell. We have still 6 minutes. To learn Hibernate, please come with the fresh mind. Not sure microservice you will learn or not. I don't know the entire syllabus. You know better than me. Okay. So what I was telling you. So next class, please watch the Simply Learn all the video, no matter you are understanding or not understanding. Just watch, okay? And whatever the homework I have given you for JDBC, try to complete it and run this file program. I have committed all those into the Git. Everyone have the Git repository URL? Please tell. Everyone have, no? I have given to you many times. Okay. This will be a forever. I will be not going to delete anyway. Okay. Next week agenda is Hibernate. Only Hibernate will take 3 classes. Hibernate is the very big topic. It will go to 4th class also. Okay. Hibernate is not that much a small topic. It's big topic. Okay, sir. So next class agenda is Hibernate only. I told you right. Next week I am going to take Hibernate. So that's all I have today. I don't want to start Hibernate now because if I'll start, it will take time. So I think you also don't have any questions. Everything is committed. Okay. No, I will take this entire 4 thing. Servlet, JSP, JDBC, and this one. But this 2 is important. I will take very fast. I'm very, depth wise. Yeah, complete 2. I will complete it. Okay. So anything else? Anything else? Any questions? I will make you expert. Don't worry. Yes, Neha. Okay, do one thing. Mm, I want to